Well, we're back. So I'm guessing Jimmy's gonna be dead. Can I take a look? Shall I see what happens if you punch her? Wanna punch her? Can't I move any closer to her? So put the papers out for Jimmy. Examine the newspaper. There you go, double click it.
Hey Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning? Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers? Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say? Before I give away the keys, let me see those sneakers.
First the keys, then the sneakers.
Nuh-uh. If you're trying to pull a fast one on me, forget it. You don't get the keys till I see the sneakers, and that's that. See you later, alligator.
So I've got to find some sneakers, by the sounds of things. Where am I going to find some sneakers then, eh? Right. So this seems like it's going to be an interesting... Oh, frisbee. A day-glow lime space disc stuck on the roof. So, bag sound files. An army surplus air conditioner. Right, let's have an exit. Right, so the papers and nothing now. Let's just walk straight out the door. I didn't want him to. Right, that's to my room. That's the globe. Let's talk to Hank, see if I can have his sneakers.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is
nice.
The good part.
Okay.
Good.
Right. Well, let's look in my room, see if there's any sneakers I can find. Saddle shoes. Take them. Take them. Okay. Flannel shirts. No, nothing about fucking English. The fuck's hocking there? Fucking newborn baby sleeping sound.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank or go next door and visit Stephanie or go get an early start on your new job?
Job?
That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
Right, so I'm working in a
Work at a
slaughterhouse.
slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father, or join the lodge if you can.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out, whatever the neighbors think.
You can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Write me a note.
Fiancé? This is insane!
Oh, nonsense. Second thoughts about your Stephanie. Is that what this is all about? Pre-wedding dinners?
And something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cleaning.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honest boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask our father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty. When my time comes. Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets wrapped around contours like some go-go's on bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make babies with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with that fact that when a farmer plants seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt off his hoe.
When a farmer has to plant his seed, he's gonna get some dirt, nasty dirt on his hoe. That is the best sexual exploit, you know, like metaphor, whatever you want to call it. Oh shit, that has made my day. Right, father. That's my
Father.
He's in the other room. He decides to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
I tried to open the door. It was locked. I heard him moaning. Like he was in pain.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone like it's a cat. Have a cookie?
But the bake sale was on Friday, and yet they're baking the cookies now.
Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies at the garbage can.
But you expect me to?
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you another. Help yourself.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for some hobos who wander in the harvest and have no family ties.
It's a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
taken care of. Taken care of.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know
Yeah,
how
I've
he
spoke
gets.
to that prick. Abandoned house, Johnson residence. Cemetery, Sandy Oaks. Fire station, police station, newspaper building, TV station. Meat plant. Missile base. So if we go, they said, I'm gonna try Poston residence, then they said next door, didn't they? So let's go inside and see what occurs. Who the fuck's this dude? Is he playing with his dick?
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh?
Can I save now? No.
Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding.
Grounded?
Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute. Not with all that meat at stake.
Meat?
Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kinda makes up for not getting into the lodge. Meat is the foundation of any decent society.
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room. I hear him moaning, but that's all.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially about the meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as his son, you'd take over. Right?
Let's talk about the
I
slaughterhouse.
can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse. Bite your tongue with that serpent's tooth. Your dad's slaughterhouse is the most successful business in Harvest.
You didn't
You'll
like that.
love it there. Oh, sure. Cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time.
Did he say
Well,
shit?
Those are all definite cons. But once you're done, guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
I'm guessing these, like, how, you know, I'm guessing it's going to be... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it yet, but, you know, I've got a good idea of what's going on at the moment. Some of the fun... I'm guessing people, anyway, all of my 5 subscribers, well, know what's going on at the moment. So, we'll say bye there. We'll save the game. We'll change this to flop. Flop and flop. Click, clop. And I'll see you on the flip-flop.